Hi friends, my name is Pastor Stephanie Manley and I am here today with my boys Axel and Clutch.
Hello.
Hi. We are here with you today to teach you one of our favorite family traditions, something that we do every Easter. What are we going to make today, boys?
Resurrection cookies.
Resurrection cookies.
They're actually meringues.
They are meringues, so it's a fun and easy way to teach the story of the crucifixion and resurrection, which can sometimes be kind of a difficult story to relate to kids just because of some of the elements. So this is easy and simple to bring it down to their level, and you get a fun treat afterwards, right?
Yum.
Yeah, you get to eat cookies.
Yum.
So resurrection cookies have been around for a long time. I remember making them when I was young with my sisters, and so it's easy to find a recipe. Just do a quick Google search of resurrection cookies and you can find numerous blogs and websites, and so I just printed one real quick off of my printer, and then I actually laminated it. So this is a pro mom tip here. If you do a lot of holiday baking around Christmas time or Easter, I like to laminate my recipes because it makes cleanup a lot easier. So you'll want to gather a few of your most important items. Some nuts, which we have here today, walnuts, pecans is fairly popular. If you can't do nuts, you can also do chocolate chips. You'll also need vinegar, egg whites. We have egg whites here. This is our vinegar, egg whites, and salt. We have salt here, and sugar.
Lots of sugar.
We have, well, you need a cup of sugar, and then a Ziploc bag for your nuts, and wooden spoons for that, and
You might need
also
army men too.
well, the army men, so it's not on this list, but we actually have added army men because those are our soldiers to guard our oven, because your oven will be your tomb, right? And so the army men are to guard that. You also need tape and a Bible and some kind of mixer. I have my big mixer here, but you can also use a hand mixer, things like that. So let's get started. So the first step is to put your nuts in your nuts or your chocolate in the Ziploc bag, and then each of you get a spoon, and you're gonna beat the nuts. Hold on a second though, because let me explain this before, because this might get kind of loud. So do you guys remember what the nuts represent when we beat the nuts?
Jesus' body.
Yeah.
Because the Roman soldiers, after they arrested,
They were
yes.
beating
So
him.
after they arrested Jesus, the Roman
They were
soldiers
beating him.
So how about if you guys take turns? So we'll do, like, you can
Can I
do
go
5, and then Axel can do it real hard. Go ahead, and then Axel. There you go. Maybe you guys can. Oh, there you go. They're starting. Here, get over those ones. There you go. Get those nuts. Very good. Keep going.
Hopefully the wooden spoon doesn't break
Oh, here. Let's move it on to the third.
at the corner.
Yep. No. Oh, you're getting it. So get some of these up here too. There you go.
Yeah.
That looks good. Those are
Coming
all
together.
nicey. And now how they're broken up into little pieces there. Okay. So Clutch, one more turn for you. All right. Let's set our wooden spoons down there, and then I have the vinegar here. And so when Jesus was thirsty, you can taste it if you want, or you can just smell it. So when Jesus was thirsty on the cross, this is what they gave him to drink. So you try it. How's that? Pretty bad.
I've
Huh?
had the salt and vinegar chips. So.
It's good.
Can you imagine having
acid.
Can you imagine having to drink that though? Yeah, that's pretty bad. So we're gonna put a teaspoon of that into our mixing
Doesn't taste
bowl.
that bad.
You don't think so? You must like the vinegar, huh?
I like vinegar.
Oh, good.
Wow.
All right. So then we're gonna add the eggs.
vinegar. It's so good.
Do we have to taste
We have
the
egg
eggs?
whites here. I have them, and they
No,
are
we don't have to take that. No, we don't have to
separated. So these are just the egg whites. So eggs represent what? Do you guys know? Life.
Life.
And that is because Jesus gave his life so that we could have life, right? So we're going to add those into our mixer.
I wanna help.
We
Can
will
I
have. So,
switch?
do you want to switch
Switch.
over here?
Switch.
So then, here, and then
Do
we have
add
the salt
sugar?
part.
Oh no, you don't. Oh.
And there's
So we have to
scriptures
taste-
along with each of these
we have to
things.
taste the
So
salt?
usually when we do this, we have your guys' dad, Pastor Eric,
Yeah.
reads the scriptures, right?
Yeah.
So
Okay.
so we have this is the salt. We'll give you a little salt, and you guys
Delicious.
can taste the salt. The salt represents the salty tears shed by Jesus' followers and the bitterness of our own sin. And the scripture that goes along with that is Luke 23:27.
That's
So then we
good.
dump the salt in, right?
Yep, and then you put the rest of the salt in. There you go.
I like salt.
So,
Tastes good.
so far, our ingredients aren't very
So then,
tasty, but this will be the
wanna-
part you like right
can
here.
we?
huh?
Can
What
we
is
taste
this?
That? Can
What
we
is
taste
this?
That?
It's called
sugar.
Sugar.
Mom, can you taste
Yes,
that?
you may
Related
taste a
sugar.
little bit.
Um,
Is that good?
So
That's so
Oh, no.
pure.
So that's the sweetest part of the story. Why? Do you know?
Because the purity of Jesus.
Well, it is white like the period, but it's also the sweetest part of the story is that Jesus died because he loves us, right? So those are all the things that go in our mixer, and then what we're gonna do is we're gonna turn this mixer on, and we're gonna mix these for about 12 to 15 minutes.
Yeah.
Until it forms stiff peaks. So.
And then the egg whites will like fluff up, so then it makes more.
All right,
Well-
no more sugar.
Make a lot.
All right, so it's been 15 minutes, so we'll go ahead and turn off the mixer. We'll just pull this out, put this down, and we'll show you.
I have to lick it, right?
No.
What? Don't I lick it at home?
So
Don't
this
I
is,
usually lick it at home?
yes, I think today we'll see. So this is, I just wanted to show you guys, the color has changed, this beautiful white here, and the white represents purity.
Of Jesus.
Well, that's how God sees you after Jesus has cleansed us of our sin, right? The
We're
song.
pure.
Yeah, it's pure that Jesus washes us white as snow, right? So, and you can read Isaiah 1:18 or John 3:1-3 will explain that as well. So now what we're going to do is we're actually going to fold in the nuts.
Oh, there's so much
So they're,
like.
so you guys chopped them up really good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
So
We-
here,
we
I'll let
we
you dump those
crushed them.
in. You did crush them. Good job. Here, go on over here.
Basically using Thor's hammer.
Those in. There you go.
Oh, I
Good
wanted to
job.
dump them in.
Well, you
then-
can mix. You guys can take some turns. Kind of using those.
That isn't
You
working.
don't have to. You can kind of. It's full. You have to fold them in.
Wow.
So kind of go. like
Look at that.
There you go.
Look
They're
at that.
clutch. You
That's
can.
amazing.
It is amazing. It looks really
to
good.
do.
Here. And you just have to be incorporated in there a little bit here.
Yeah.
Let me bang this off
They're
here
like
for you.
most of them are like in the whisk. Wow, that worked. Can't even tell that there's any in there.
Now,
Wow.
now if you about licking the whisk, if you trust your chickens, you can parents, you can decide that.
not
Because it is raw egg yolk. So sometimes that can be dangerous. So each of you get a spoon.
And we like take the whole thing.
You're gonna
make
put
one
it,
giant meringue.
No, you want to drop them onto the, and here. So something that I can do, well, right, but it's very sticky. So
nutty.
So if you scoop out, you scoop them out, and then and then use that to stick them on your.
There it is. Wow, it's gonna cook like that. That's lovely.
And these represent the rocky tomb.
No.
Whoa, that's a small
where
meringue.
Jesus' body was laid.
Clutch. I don't know if that's gonna work.
That's what the nuts or chocolate, whatever you're using. That's what they represent, the rockiness.
Is this a good-sized meringue?
Yeah.
The wax paper.
Oh yes. And I don't know if we mentioned that. So this cookie sheet is lined with wax paper, and that will help you to get your cookies off
There we go.
when they're done. Because the meringue tends to be really, really sticky.
Yeah. Not a good.
You guys are doing a good job. These represent the rocky tomb where Jesus was laid. And you can read Matthew 27, verses 57 through 60. That's where the story is found.
Oh, you got it on me.
You
Rat.
can look at that.
Oh, careful. Do you need help?
No, I'm fine.
All right.
That's a good sized.
Yeah.
What about the spoon? Can we lick this when we're done?
No.
No? Okay.
What?
Here. Let me see.
Good say it.
Some
Yeah.
of these on here.
Look at that big space right there.
Yeah.
And we're not
That's
even.
huge.
Mama,
Like-
Mom.
All that
I'm just
space.
filling in some of the blank spots here so you can have. You want to have lots of cookies Easter morning,
Can
right?
I lick
Yes,
this?
sir.
So that's it.
Mom,
We
can
usually
I lick this?
it's up to you. We usually do these on Saturday night because these will go into the oven and they stay in the oven overnight. So we do them Saturday night, and then we wake up on Easter morning and open our oven
And eat them.
and eat them.
We eat the purity.
All right, so there's that. So now your cookies are ready to go into the oven. So your
All right.
oven needs to be preheated to 300 degrees.
Yes.
Right? And so we're going to put these in our oven. So we're actually going to pretend that this table is our oven right here. So we're just going to, we'll put them down in our oven right here.
There we go.
Right here. And
Down in
then,
the oven.
so then what you want to do is shut your oven door.
Yeah.
And then they sealed the tomb. So they put the rock.
And then
They put the rock in front of the tomb.
And then
Here,
the
have a
guards.
piece of tape.
Look at these.
Where do I put this?
Yeah.
Where
So
do I
just put it along because you'll want to seal the door
The guards.
of your tomb, which is your oven
I don't
door.
think
Did you
there
wanna-
were like pistols back then. But
No.
we'll roll with it.
So and then you can set your
We
guards
need to get
up.
the
So put your tape on. Seal your tomb, Axel. Seal the tomb.
sealed.
And then you can set your guards up. Right? Because they left guards guarding the tomb, right?
He has
And then you have to go to bed.
Yeah.
You have to go to bed and
Okay.
leave your cookies. And sometimes that can be sad, right? Because when you make cookies, usually you eat them right away, right? But these are different. And you have to leave them for 8 hours in the oven. And so what you're going to do is you have your oven is at 300. You put your cookies in, turn your oven off.
Yep.
And then go to bed, right?
Yes.
Are you sad? You're sad that you have to go to bed?
Yeah. Nobody.
But your
going
guards
to
are guarding. So, all right. So we're gonna go to bed, and so
We'll
you
see
can
you
read. You can
tomorrow.
read John 16:20, and then go to bed. So it's Sunday morning, Easter morning, and we're ready to open our tomb and see our cookies. So boys, time to wake up.
Oh.
Come back in. Come into the kitchen here.
What?
We have to unseal our tomb and see what's in our cookies. So
Delicious.
So we open up our oven here and we're gonna pull out our cookies.
So delicious.
Here they are. So this will be the fun part. This is the really fun part of
Can we eat our
our
cookies?
project here. So
Like,
this is you
the
can
wax
see how
is like
they
stuck.
it does kind of stick. So you have to ease them off.
Could I have that one?
We'll give that one to
Aww.
and they're kind of cracked. Yeah, and you can try it.
Delicious.
And oftentimes they're so you can see they're hollow inside, and that's it. When Jesus' followers came to the tomb on Easter morning, they found that the tomb was empty, right? Why was the tomb empty?
Marshmallow?
It does taste like marshmallow. Why was the tomb empty?
Because Jesus rose again.
Jesus rose from the dead. Thanks for joining us today, friends. We hope that you will enjoy this project with your own family, and that it will become a tradition for you to make with your own kids for years to come. So, goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.